Hello, YouTubes! So, Tuesday, so it'll be time for us to have another game of Risk. So, we know how this is going to happen. I'm going to hit this button and you see a map. I spend however long it takes to find that map. See you there. Right, so, what have we got? Ooh. This all becomes a 1-point hold. Well, I guess I know where I'm going. This bit is often referred to as Noob Corner on this map, because normally it's a 2-point hold for all of this. And newbie players like me tend to covet this. Normally I would have taken that. It's a 3-point hold, but I would have got the whole thing right away. Now, what you really want is this one. You can't get this bonus because of that, but it's also blocking one of the igniting points. These essentially block this, so if you knock out this, that means this point doesn't count, doesn't do anything. So you can hold everything up to here on a single point. That gets you these two bonuses, blocks this bonus. You'll get this bonus too. So you'd have 3 bonuses for a plus 14 on a 1-point hold. There's going to be a huge war down here for this. I'm just going to ignore that. I want nothing to do with that. Although what I might do is try and take this and then use it to like drive down through there. So this blizzard doesn't do much. This one just means that you can't actually get Russia without having to like go all the way around here to get that. So I say this blizzard blocks this one. This blizzard so it blocks one of the paths onto this one, but you still have this path. So, you know, you're not like completely cut off from the world. The system is of course rigged to make sure that you can't end up with an entire area that's just completely blocked off, because in the game's impossible. But like I say, this blizzard and these two, that makes a very scary chunk here, and I'm pretty sure blue is absolutely going to go for that. Looks like white's going to fight me for this corner. Put it there. I need to grab a card somewhere, anywhere. Do I have an attack that might do something? 3v1? That'll do! Next time I'm going to have to try and deal with white, because they're going to try and wreck me. They're probably going to attack my one here with this 4 next. And they might put other troops on it, so they might try and knock me out. Green's already quitting and turned into a bot. Okay. And red's taking their time. Yeah, just slap that and you've got a bonus. And it's a 1-point hold bonus. Why is it not a bonus? Shouldn't that be a bonus? What's it missing? Oh, he also needs that bit. Ah, so it's a 2-point hold then. I always forget that piece goes with this one, not this one. So blue making their move to take this. Like I say, they need to knock out those two so that nobody can backdoor them. But since they hold that, once they get all of this, and then they get all of this, they're going to be unstoppable. Because they can leave a chunk of troops sitting here and be like sending troops out to just take over the rest of the world. So there's White doing the whole like breakthrough. This is my territory. Suppose I better grab a bonus since I'm going to get kicked out of the bonus I was aiming for. I'm surprised White is fighting me for that. I mean, they could have been fighting Red for that one, which would have actually been an easier one for them to get. If you knock out that one as well, it's a 1 point hold there. And blocks this one. So actually, that was the one they probably should have been going for. Sure, they probably had more troops over here. So yellow's going to break me here probably. So since I'm not going to get that, I'm going to have to go for maybe this. Just put troops here and go into here so that I'm not getting backdoored. And then try and work my way through all this. This won't last long. I can't defend it. If I can take all of this, it's a 2 point hold. It would get me +6. This one's a 3 point hold +4. There's no way for me to defend that. But if I can hold on to it for now, green bot will break that. There's just like no way. But if I can hold on to it, it gives me enough troops to try and do something. I need to get that 5 out of there somehow. But green's blocking it now. This White has made it very clear that they are absolutely going to go for that bit. Green didn't break me, okay. Blue can't. They're not close enough to reach me. Red chose not to, yellow chose not to, so I get to hold that for this turn. I won't hold it any more turns, but I get to hold it for this one. Blue's finally making the move to get that. I mean, they are really setting up the unstoppable movement here. You're going to probably want to move that 6 there, but then also maybe need to try and get troops here, because you've got these ones, and one of them's a bot. Bot might seem harmless, but suddenly you've got 20 troops there and it just plows straight through you. Why is moving it back there? You don't need to defend it there, you need to defend there. That's where somebody's going to come through and break you. Heck, I could potentially do it if I had enough troops. So I'm not going to get to move that 5 out of there, White's just going to wreck it. Do I take my troops here and get in Blue's face? He's too powerful. Something's got to be done about this. And I'm prepared to make the sacrifice. Yes, I've sacrificed my one chance to maybe make a play on this area, but could not let him get away with like leaving that undefended when he's basically in an unbeatable position. Nobody else was apparently in any rush to try and prevent him from turning into a complete unstoppable juggernaut. Oh yeah, now Yellow's going to make a move over there. So Yellow's making a play for this area, which makes sense when they hold this one. This would be their next logical bonus. Or maybe that one, but for some reason they're just letting me hold that one. Probably because I'm doing this trust exercise of leaving absolutely zero troops to defend against their side. So Red takes a lot of time to plan out their moves, don't they? They wait until the timer's about halfway through before they ever make a move. So yeah, they're taking all that, so they've got their 1 point hold here. White's got their 1 point hold here. Blue's working on getting their 1 point hold here. At the moment, me and Yellow are the only ones blocking them. Green bot also going to go in there, or are they going to try and take that? And take the 6 there and then basically get that bonus? No, they're going to slap there and kill themselves. It's going to knock me out of there, so I've completely lost any chance of taking this area. So, Blue finally decides to close the back door. And they're stacking everything there. They're still not defending this area. What's their plan here? Do I have a card trade? I do, and it's a full 10. Ooh, now. Assuming White doesn't do something silly here, which they might come through here and plough through all this. Or they might just take this and be sensible about it. So their 1 point hold now becomes a 2 point, but I need to get up in Blue space here. Dude was packing way too big a punch there. No way on earth I can hold that. Yellow's sitting here ready to just take it right off me. But no, he's going to go for here. He's going to grab this bit, add to his domain here. So Yellow's still being good neighbour. Okay. He's putting that 10 there to prevent anybody from basically taking all of this and having the 1 point, because you need to knock out that 10 to get it. I've just shown Blue what happens if you don't try and defend properly. So I'm defending here like he was, but that's because I'm only holding this bit. I wasn't in a position to be trying to hold all of this. Red is going to break White. Thank you. I love you for that. Bot's going for me this time, has to be. That's not enough to secure that bonus. They need to hit that 9. Yeah, they're going in there now. Knew they would. How many troops am I going to get next turn? I've still got a +4, okay. So I should still get about 7 troops. No, except Blue's not. Yeah, Blue's going straight in there. He's like, nope, I'm taking that back. Wonder if he's going to learn his lesson. So now I'm only getting a +3 troops this turn, so that's going to be bad. I mean, it had to be done. Blue was getting too far ahead. If he managed to get like all of that, like say, have on a 1-point hold. White is getting super greedy here. They're leaving themselves open. Like Red could put a big stack here. They've got a forced card trade because they've got the 5 cards now. If they've got a 10 on that, you've just taken all of there. They're just going to slap it right there, and they're just going to plow through all of this. Right, what do? I go here, and I just keep being annoying to Blue. Nothing else I can do. That 4's just gone, that 2's just completely blocked, there's nothing I can do with that. All my troops are here now. So I'm committed to this slowing Blue down bit. It's all I can do now. Red needs to go full rage mode and just bust up White a bit. Again, that's all they can do. That's their troops there. That's their best shot. Yellow really getting a stack there. They're getting ready for the fight with Blue. They know eventually Blue's going to snap and just knock me out. He's got a 4 sitting right there to take that one. Green's probably going to take this at some point. Probably this turn. Right, Red, you use your card trade, you slap it on that 6, and you go up here and you bust up White. You took your territory, you take his. Don't try and take France as well, just get these ones. You might not have enough now. And if you do, you're going to have no troops left to defend it. Phew, bot takes a 6v4 and gets it? Sheesh. Blue's still doing this thing where he's... Like, if you have that on that, no one's going to break that. Because they're going to need about 24 troops to get it. Just put it all on one spot. You don't need to split it up like that. I mean, it does the same thing, splitting it up like that, but you don't need to. Put it all there. And then you knock these out, and you put it all there. And then you knock all this out, and you put it all there. Well, maybe there. Maybe it's not a 1-point hold, because you might be able to sneak through there. You maybe need to take it up to there to get the 1 point. But yeah, it's still basically, there is a 1-point hold if you just slam all the troops into the one spot. Anyway, like I say, I just keep being annoying to Blue here. Nothing else I can do. Again, I put the card trade on 4. I mean, yellow at this point, if they would have put a big chunk of troops here, they could take this and this, and if they put a couple of troops there as well, they could absolutely have gotten a kill on me there. For some reason, they're leaving me alone. Let me deal with blue. And now they move into here. Yeah, the bot threatened them, so it's like, yep. They're not going to hold it. Smart. Right, so red's extended the point hold from here to here. They should try and hold here, but yellow's not interested in doing anything. I'm currently dealing with blue, so he's actually relatively safe there. This is where he needs to defend, because this is where white's coming from. So the bot going over there to try and have some fun. Whew, breaks yellow when yellow's... So yellow's 50 stack is probably going to knock that out. Yeah, I just finished saying that red's relatively safe there, and then green immediately breaks him. It's like... Bots are chaos incarnate in this game. They really are. They are completely unpredictable. Right, blue, what's your plan? 17, probably enough to take me out. Except you needed to put some of it there to take that one. I just want to make myself less of a target by taking that card trade early. Basically, I'm not worth killing if I'm only one card. So, take that, hit there, leave 4. That goes there. And that comes back there. I'm blocking this bonus from yellow. I'm still threatening blue. Yellow's still just sitting over here, just waiting to clean up once the war's over. What I really should have done was put the stack on there and knock blue out of here, so that they were just here. Yellow might do that. Got a 50-50 chance of getting a card trade after our next turn. Assuming I survive. Red not even trying to retake that bonus. They're just working on white. So white went full aggressive at the start, and they're paying the price. Blue was too cautious at the start and is paying the price. And unfortunately, because I got slammed by white super aggressive at the start, and I'm the one that's taking the time to punish blue for his less than perfect start, when he had the perfect start. I'm in a position where I can't really win. I might not get last. I think white at this point might go out before me, but we'll need to see what happens. I think blue's getting a little fed up with me being the thorn on his side. He's moving the troops back there. He's getting ready to knock that one out. So I probably need to think about doing something about that. Right, white's going to continue their war with red. Whew, risk. I mean, white now technically has less troops than me. They're holding territory, I'm not. I'm just sitting here being a thorn in somebody's side. This won't go well for me, but... Oh, I got away with that. I did not expect to get away with that. Keep going. I didn't think we could get it all. Right, I don't need to attack any further. I did enough to earn a card, and I severely weakened blue up here. I said we could have kicked him out of here completely. So that he's just here. Oh, it was game on at that point. I said I should have done that the turn before when I had the card trade. Rather than putting the card trade here and taking this, I had enough troops to knock this bit out. And then I would have just left my whatever troops I had left sitting there. Rather than here. But yeah, I should have put the 10 up there and slammed through all that, got rid of blue from up there, so that he was only here, so that he's forced to deal with me, and then yellow. Because yellow's still got this stack sitting here just waiting. So what's red going to do? Oh, I got the lucky card. I've got another 10-point card trade. Now blue's going to retaliate up here. They're going to slap troops up here and they're going to take this. They're not going to leave me up here to finish them off. Unless they're sensible and decide to try and remove some of this. Deciding that it's not worth defending those two troops, just let them go. Start shoring up this so that it's even harder for me to knock them out of here. Now, blue has a card trade. They're going to have enough troops to do it. Because they're getting 3 from territories because they still have less than 12 territories. They're getting 4 from that, that's 7. So green's now moving in here as well. So they got 7. If we assume their card trade is 10, then that's 17 troops. You put 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 on that, so make 6. That should be enough to get rid of all of that. Maybe. Might want to make it 7 to be sure. But you're going to slow roll the 12v18? They are. I mean, they might do it 12v18 on a slow roll. Stranger numbers have happened. And they've still got the 21 there guarding. Of course, they don't know that I've got a 10 sitting right here ready to come right back at them. At this point, I should probably try and take Russia and pray yellow lets me hold it. That's probably the smarter play for how to use my 10 troops. Just leave the 9 down here as an annoyance to him. Try and take this. But I need to defend it here, 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 here. I can't hold it. There's no way for me to hold it. As long as yellow lets me have that. Do I do that? Do I risk angering yellow? No, I think I stick to my plan. I stay in blue space. Right, so we trade in here. We put 4 troops on here. I hope that's enough to knock out the 2 blues up there. The rest go there. You know, I might as well take the 3v2 just to see if I can get it. Didn't. That's fine. And we leave the 18 sitting right where it is. Blue is now stuck in this corner. This is where they have to fight. Red has quit. White's hit them hard enough that they quit. There was a point there where red could have almost taken out white. Or they might have just lost connection. MIA, they could have just lost connection. So yellow goes up there, but doesn't go all the way and take Russia. They have enough troops to do it. And they're in a position to be able to defend it. Oh, they're going for the kill on green. Oh, that makes more sense. We'll get 3 cards from that. They already have 3, so that gives them 6, which forces a card trade. They add it to that. So then they take me out. That only gets them 1 card, doesn't get them another card trade automatically. Did they maybe go for red? Reds, if they can get red as well. I mean, that 16 can go up and get there. They put troops there, get that. So they are going for the kill on me. They won't get another card trade right away, but they're out of troops, can't finish the job there. They should have used the 19. Really should have, rather than trying to use the smaller number there. But maybe they're not going for the kill, maybe they're just deciding to take the territory. Why is it not lighting up? What are they missing? Oh yeah, that bit. Yeah, they can't get Russia because you need that bit. Which in the moment they'd have to hit through here, 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 and then get there. Right, they're MIA, so the system will give them a chance to reconnect, so bot will take over probably about here, I think. Or is it going to let them fully run out the timer this turn? Not bot took over there. A little further along than I was expecting, but... So, yellow just finished getting rid of 1 bot, and another bot pops up and decides to break them. Vengeance for his fallen brother! Alright, blue's going there. Are they going to do the slow roll again, or are they just going to hit that and move troops back? You're not going to take a slow roll 918. Come on, dude. No, he went for the blitz. He is getting frustrated, you can tell. And he's moved to 21 there. So he's getting ready to hit that, but he can't kill me until somebody else takes that out for him. Which he's hoping yellow's probably going to do. But I played before yellow, so... I think what I do is I do my bit down here to make it easier for yellow. I put everything on here, hit this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to have 9. Should be enough. So then he has to like do all of this. Just hit as much of his territory as I can. White just went MIA as well, it seems. There we go. Okay, yellow, it's up to you. Put a big stack there. Kill me. You get an immediate card trade, and you can take out blue. Is he going to go for the bot first? I think yellow's going to let blue get the kill on me. And then try and clean up? Is that what's happening? So, right, he's going for red first. Okay, because he needed to get those two anyway. So then he gets 4 cards. Which red had 4, I think. So he gets the card trade. So 2 cards left. So now he should put them here and probably go after me. He's going after white? Or just taking back the territory? Like, yellow's clearly winning this match at this point. You're not going to get the kill on white. I mean, 1, they're going too slow for a start, but 2, they didn't have enough troops there to do it, so... So, now their turn's over, it's going to skip straight to blue, who's basically just going to... There's a good chance they've got a card trade, and it's all going to go right here and just destroy me. But we knew this was my last turn, that was just how it was. Hopefully I've weakened blue enough that yellow will get this. Yep, 4 there. That finishes that one. Actually, use the 7 to take out these, and then the 23 takes like maybe the last 2. And then you finally defend there like you should have been doing way earlier in the game. But hey, he learned the lesson. Let's see, do we spectate this one out? You know, I think we do. I'm pretty sure yellow's going to win. Like I said, they were being like very good neighbour with me like that whole time when I was sitting there and like just not defending it at all. They had that area and could easily have just taken it from me and just never did. And then when I started working here, they just put a stack there and did nothing with it. Just let it sit there. Watched to see what my play was. seen that I was keeping blue weak, and they're like, okay, he's dealing with what would be my biggest threat. We'll let him be. And he's finally taken all of that and got the actual 1-point hold. The thing I was trying to stop him doing, except at this point now, because yellow has all of this, and that's him just finally secured that 1-point hold. It's not the same threat it was. Even blue knows it's over. Like, good game, well played. Yeah guys, I'm still here, I'm still watching. I've been dead, but I'm still watching. I might accelerate this bit out in the video for you guys. I've been meaning to test that part of the editing tool anyway. The whole like fast forward things. Moving to 13. Interesting. I would have moved to 18. Make sure I had enough. Good game. Well played. And victory! Okay, let's see how bad that matchup was for me. Expert. Master. Blue was a master? I was going toe to toe with a master? Wait, the one who went super aggressive at the start and acted like a complete novice was an intermediate? None of this makes any sense. Like, red... I mean, okay, maybe beginner, yeah. I mean... But blue is a master? I forced a master into a position where they couldn't win? Well... That's something you don't see every day. So, yeah, that was certainly different. Yeah, I did not see that one coming. Anyway, video ran a bit long today there, I think, maybe, but I had to spectate that out to the end. I had to see how that went. But, yeah, we're back tomorrow with Fortnite, and I hope to see you there, and see you in the wilds.